We used to talk about forever, like it was something we could hold, something warm enough for winter, something strong enough for cold. But now your name feels like a whisper. I'm not brave enough to speak, and every time I think of you, it hits me in a place too deep. We used to dream about the future, like the world was built for two. But somewhere in the silence, I got lost inside of you. And the hardest part of loving is pretending you're okay, when the truth is every morning feels like losing you again. I kept all the words you left behind, but none of them make sense tonight. Tell me how we lost the fire when it used to burn so bright. 'Cause we don't talk about us anymore. We don't open up the scars we used to explore. We pretend we're fine like we weren't something more. But I still hear you in my heartbeats more. Yeah, yeah, we don't talk about us anymore, but I still wish we did. I still wish we did. I still drive by the places where you used to hold my hand, where the world felt like it paused just so our hearts could understand. Now the streets feel like strangers, and the air feels like goodbye. And I swear I'd give anything to see you one more time. I rehearse the words I'd tell you if you ever came back home. But the truth is I'm afraid you hear the broken in my tone. We've been living in two worlds that used to share the same sun. Now I'm standing in the shadows, trying to find the warmth you stole. I keep writing songs I know you'll never hear, pouring everything I feel into the disappearing years. 'Cause we don't talk about us anymore. We don't open up the scars we used to explore. We pretend we're fine like we weren't something more. But I still hear you in my heartbeats roar. Yeah, yeah, we don't talk about us anymore, but I still wish we did. I still wear the necklace that you gave me late July. You said it meant forever, but forever learned to lie. I still set an extra seat, like you might show up at the door, even though the part of me that hopes ain't breathing anymore. I still replay every moment when your laughter filled the room. Still remember how your smile felt like spring in deepest June. And I know we're out of seasons and the colors lost their glow, but my heart still paints your memory in the places you would go. You moved on like nothing happened. I stayed stuck in yesterday. You forgot the way we loved. I still taste it every day. But maybe that's the difference between healing and the fall. You learned how never learned it all. I've been trying to erase you, but the ink just spreads around, and the space you left behind still feels too heavy to put down. I pretend I never knew you when they ask about my past, but the truth is every heartbeat is a memory you cast. I wish I didn't love you in a way that scars my soul. Wish I didn't feel your absence in the places you made home. But the heart can't choose its anchor, it just sinks where loved ones live. And I'm drowning in the silence of the things we never said. 'Cause we don't talk about us anymore. We don't open up the scars we used to explore. We pretend we're fine like we weren't something more. But I still hear you in my heartbeat's war. Yeah, we don't talk about us anymore. But I still wish we did. But every night I still pray we could. And if someday you remember what we were, I'll still be here, waiting like I always would. Maybe silence is safer. Maybe distance is the cue. It's been months since we last spoke, but your shadow's in my room, sitting quiet in the corner where your laughter used to bloom. Every night I close my eyes and try to dream of something new, but my heart's a broken record, always turning back to you. People ask me how I'm doing, I just tell them I'm okay. But the truth is I've been learning how to lie in different ways. I've been trying to forget you like you never shaped my soul, but forgetting someone like you is a war I'll never control. I keep reaching for my phone like you might call me one last time, like maybe you remember us the way I still keep you in mind. We don't talk, but I still feel you in the songs I can't get through, in the spaces where you lived, and the pieces still left bruised. We don't talk, but I still hear you. Every whisper, every truth. We don't talk, but God, I still feel like your heart just knew the way. While I've been stuck replaying every moment you walked away. I've been telling all my feelings, they don't matter anymore, but they show up uninvited every time I close the door. I've been trying to outgrow you, but my roots still spell your name, still tied to every memory, every heartbreak, every flame. And the silence that we live in is the loudest thing I know. It keeps screaming in the empty of the love we couldn't grow. They say time will heal the wounds, but the clock don't move for me. Every minute feels like drowning, every hour a memory. We don't talk, but I still feel you in the things we didn't choose, in the fights we never fixed, and the dreams we couldn't use. We don't talk, but I still feel you in the quiet of the truth. We don't talk, but God, I still feel. I still keep the messages you sent before you slipped away, reading them like scriptures when I'm breaking late at night. I still keep your old cologne in a drawer I never touch, just in case your ghost returns and wants to feel like us. And I know we're not the same now. You've got your life and I've got mine, but sometimes I see your shadow in the corners of my mind. And I stand there in the doorway of the life we never lived, wondering if you think of me as much as I still think of it. I've been learning how to speak without your name between my lines, learning how to carry pain without pretending it's divine. I've been telling all my friends I finally let go of the past, but the moment I'm alone, every memory hits me fast. I wish I didn't love you in the way that I still do. Wish I didn't feel your heartbeat in the ghosts you left me through. And I wish that I could say I'm healing, but the truth is cruel and clear. I can't stop feeling someone who stopped feeling me last year. We don't talk, but I still feel you in the moments I fall through, in the nights I break apart, 'cause my heart won't forget you. We don't talk, but I still feel you I still feel